Brother Jude, please. I need the keys. I have to take the children to school.
The cars are not moving. A woman who is being suspected of killing her husband should stay indoors where people cannot see her shame.
The first morning in the house, Nneka woke up early to prepare breakfast for Chidi, Somi, and Toby. She was still wearing her white morning lace, her bald head covered with a simple white scarf. As she reached for the bag of rice in the store, a hand grabbed the serving spoon from her. Mama Chioma stood there, her face set like stone. Leave that rice alone, Nneka. From today, I am the one to cook in this house. Nneka looked at her mother-in-law, confused. Mama, why? I have been cooking for my husband and my children for 10 years. I know what they like. Mama Chioma stepped closer, her eyes narrowing. And where is your husband today? He is in the ground. I cannot let you feed my grandchildren, the same thing you gave my son. My heart tells me the truth, even if the doctors are paid to lie about accidents. Nneka felt a cold shiver. Mama, are you saying I poisoned Obinna? You saw the report. It was a brake failure. Go and sit in the parlor and wait for your portion like a stranger, Mama Chioma said, turning her back to light the stove. A woman with blood on her hands does not touch the food of the innocent. Nneka walked into the living room, her heart pounding. She saw Uncle Jude sitting in Obinna's favorite recliner. He was tossing a bunch of keys in his hand, the keys to the SUV and the smaller family car. Brother Jude, please, Nneka said, her voice trembling. I need the keys. I have to take the children to school. They have missed too many classes because of the burial. Jude didn't even look up. The cars are not moving. They are part of the estate of my late brother. A woman who is being accused of such things should stay indoors, where people cannot see her shame. But the children have exams, Nneka cried out. You cannot punish them for things you are making up in your head. Jude stood up slowly, towering over her. If you step outside that gate, I will shout for the whole estate to hear what you did to my brother. Give me the spare keys too, or I will throw your boxes onto the street before sunset. You are a guest here now, Nneka. Remember that. While Nneka was being humiliated in the parlor, Uncle Chuka was in the children's bedroom. He sat on the edge of 8-year-old Chidi's bed, his voice low and friendly, but his eyes were sharp. Chidi, tell your uncle the truth, Chuka said, leaning in. That morning before Daddy left, did Mommy give him any special drink? Did you see her put anything inside his cup when he wasn't looking? Chidi looked at his younger sister, Somi, who was already starting to cry. No, Uncle, we all ate bread and tea together. Mommy was crying when Daddy left because she didn't want him to go. Chuka sighed and stood up, looking at them with fake pity. You children are too young to know the charms your mother uses. Don't worry, your grandmother and I are here to protect you from her. She is a dangerous woman. Toby, the 6-year-old, crawled into Chidi's arms, sobbing quietly. They didn't understand why their favorite uncles were suddenly talking about their mother as if she were a monster. That night, Nneka couldn't sleep. She walked out of her room to get a glass of water, but she stopped when she heard voices coming from the parlor. The lights were dimmed. Jude, Chuka, and Mama Chioma were sitting in a circle, whispering. This house is worth at least 80 million naira, Jude whispered loudly. If we sell the cars and the furniture, we can split the money. I need to finish my house in the village. We shouldn't sell the house yet, Chuka argued. I want my first son to move into the guest room next month. He needs a place near his new job in the city. It's better he stays here for free. Mama Chioma nodded her head firmly. The most important thing is to make Nneka tired. If we make life miserable for her, she will run back to her father's house. That is when we change the locks and take the children. They are our blood. She's just a woman we married. Nneka leaned against the wall in the dark hallway, clutching her chest. They were talking about her life as if she were already dead. Obinna, she whispered to the shadows. Do you see your people? They want to make us homeless. The next day, Nneka managed to find an old tablet the children used for games. She used it to call her own mother in the village. Nneka, my daughter, please, her mother pleaded through the screen. Come home, pack what you can, and bring the children back to your father's house. These people will kill you. Do you remember Adaku? She tried to fight her in-laws for 2 weeks after her husband died. They found her dead in her sleep. No one knows what they did to her. I am not leaving, Mama, Nneka said, her voice hard. If I leave, they win. Obinna worked too hard for his children to end up in a hut in the village while his brothers feast on his sweat. I will fight for what belongs to my children. With what, Nneka? Her mother cried. You have no money. You have no car. You don't even have your phone. I have the truth, Nneka said, though her heart was breaking. And I have the law. Somewhere, there must be a way out. But as she hung up, she heard the sound of the front door being locked from the outside. Uncle Jude had taken the house keys. She was officially a prisoner.